Welcome, everybody. Blowing up that chat to another wonderful night of Savage Crucible Tales with Stell.
So still,
what's, what's
Well,
good, guys?
those were stills, guys.
I'm here with Rob and Ren. What's up, guys? How are you tonight?
Doing
How are
well.
you, gentlemen?
Good. Uh, one night before Halloween, Ren, what are you dressing up as, man?
Actually, I'm pairing up with the whole family. So we're doing a Plants vs Zombies type of thing. I'm a zombie. My son is an ice shooter, and my wife is a sunflower.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Rob, don't you run away. Don't you run away.
My costume.
I think I'm just doing the skeleton with the rest of the gang, but
Oh, nice.
oh, there it is.
Nice.
Say whatever you want. The mask stays on. It's awesome. Everybody in the chat, what's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in with us on the live right here. Everybody's saying hello. I can't keep up with you guys. I'm gonna go back here and bring some stuff up, but we just had a wonderful time at Titan's Toy Expo this past weekend. So we want to talk about it. We want to talk about all the exciting things that we saw, all the awesome vendors that were there, special guests, YouTubers. So we'll go over all of that stuff. So what do we want to start with? We want to start with the judges. We want to talk about some of the judges that were taking part.
Well, I think we should give some framework for the people that weren't there, and the people that didn't read anything on the website. But so we had 6 judges for this year. We had Josh from Four More Toys. You had John Russell from Chicken Fried Toys. You had Bobby Valla from Valaverse / Action Force. You had Darius, aka D Amazing. You had Jared, aka Toy Bro, and I'm pretty sure that Robo's name is Brian, but don't quote me on that. So we had 6 judges, and for the 4 main categories, and I think everything for a first time went really well. There were some hiccups. I know Ren had a panic attack right out the gate that morning.
Yes. So there's a reason why we told folks to protect their photography. So first check-in, it was actually the very first gentleman who checked in a few pictures. We checked it across the room from where we were sitting. We put it there. It was nicely laid out on the table, helping people come in and all that. And by the third person that comes in and checks it in or checks in their entries, I was like looking. I'm like, wait, is that water coming down the ceiling right onto the photography? Thankfully, the pictures were protected. They put it in like a little hard plastic sleeve. So there was a reason for that. So nothing was destroyed, nothing, but we had to think fast and move all the entries to the room behind me. But yeah, the show was
excellent job on that, Ren.
Yeah, no,
right on it.
Thankfully.
But if Tim was here, he would say that's savage, because that truly is, in savage manner, something that would happen.
It was a little bit, but we got everything. We moved some tables over to the other room because originally we had it split. We're gonna have like action figures and sculpts in one room, and then dios and photography in another. And then so when that happens, we were pretty scared that that was going to happen again. So we just moved more tables into the one room and then moved everything over. And from that standpoint, I think it went really well. We were really happy with the number of entries for photography and for custom action figure. I think the judges did a great job. We had one meeting after we tallied everything up to talk about best in show. And so, although I think Josh may not have been in the room at that time, but 5 of the 6 judges all were unanimous in how they wanted to go about best in show. So really happy with that. Now, I think that Ren and Nick did a fantastic job checking everybody in. we did our best to keep it as blind as possible. And so for those that weren't at the show, when you signed the form up and you checked in, you were handed tags and you pulled the tag apart and you kept half for yourself as a receipt and the other half you attached to your submittal. And so they were just numbered. And so the judges had no idea who they were voting for. They had no idea if someone had submitted multiple items across categories or multiple items in a category. In fact, the judges didn't know who won until we announced them. And so that was, I think, something that we didn't really explicitly explain to people on the website. But that's something that we just wanted to take a moment to bring to everybody's attention.
I'm going to show some pieces of some of the submissions while you're talking, Rob, so don't mind me.
Yeah.
Just to add to that, we had, I think, between 60 to 70 entries, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rob, did you mention which one of the categories had the most submissions in it?
It was custom action figures, and that's 60 people that entered. There were actually people that had multiple entries. So overall, there's some great work there. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I actually think the photography category might have been the most competitive. In my opinion, it's kind of hard to say. Like I mean, the action figure was also very competitive, but I felt like there were just so many amazing pictures from my perspective.
I must say, because I didn't really get a chance to look at him, but while I was uploading him here for the show tonight, the one thing I like about the pictures is that you get different scenery, like, different interpretations of everything. So it's not everything is like an action scene. You get like a walking montage or something like this, which is, I guess, horror-esque. So I think the variety was really nice when it came to the photography aspect of it. So
yeah, and I think that's what made it hard too for the judges, because I was conversing with some of them and they were having a hard time trying to kind of decide which ones they wanted to judge.
Yeah, I would have had, if I had to judge these, I would have had a hard time because there's some great, I mean, like this.
That one's a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, I mean, this is so, this just speaks volumes right here. But and that's the great thing about it was the different, different submissions. So
that's me around lunchtime.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
This guy had this one gentleman. He had about, I think, like 5 submittals, and I think they were all some really great, and they were very differently among the composition too, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah, and then we had some dioramas, and again with the dioramas too, some nice takes on that.
I want to say like 90% of the diorama submissions had LED lights in them. I was actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, there was Brian's his diorama, and there was a Transformer one that had a bunch of LEDs.
Yep, and then there was another one that had like a light over to the side, like just like a lantern or something.
Yeah.
So some great figures too. Some nice customs on that.
I really like this one.
Where's that sword from? It has to be made out of foam, right? There's no way it's so heavy. Yeah.
That is Final Fantasy. That's Cloud
Final
Sword.
Fantasy 7? Is that what?
Yep, it's Cloud Sword. Yep. I forgot what it's called, but I want to say that's it. Pretty sure, but. And then this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
This one was actually one that I really liked.
Yes.
I really like this one.
Yes.
Great stuff, man.
I didn't even realize he had the helmet. What is?
Yep.
Oh wow.
And of course, everybody just putting stuff in, talking, conversing amongst themselves. So great stuff, guys. Great stuff. So, We would really like to go over the winners in all the different categories too. So
Yeah.
I will bring that up here. We can start with the Rising Star submission that we had.
That was the best story of the night.
Yeah.
He's actually right there in that picture.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Funny.
So let me bring this up here.
That was a sweet family, by the way.
Yeah,
they were
truly
It was
a nice
such a
family.
sweet family.
And that little guy was so excited too with everything. So it was
Kung
great
Fu
to see.
grip.
But,
Yes, he was.
oh yeah. Oh, he wasn't letting that go
Yep.
with anything. But here we are, Rising Star Joseph. This was the submission that he did, and great to see somebody starting young. Hopefully, he keeps the interest and keeps it going, and we get to see him again
Yeah.
next year.
So I think we should give some backstory on this a little bit.
Yeah.
So the Rising Stars, for anybody that's under 18 in any category, could enter. And there were 3 entries, and each entry was from a child in the same family. And what had happened is Ish, I believe it's Ish, that has this sort of like build-a-figure table, where it's very much like Mythic Legion. I mean, it's all Mythic Legions to the best of my knowledge. And you go in and you buy parts and you put them together. And so this mother dad took their kid in there and they made 3 build-a-figure customs out of there. And because first entry is free into the contest, so each child was able to enter free into the contest. And I was the one that had to judge the Rising Creator Award. And I was so conflicted that I brought like 3 other people in there to ask their opinion. And so when we announced it, it was to the youngest guy. And I think that's why it's that I felt like his custom, they were all actually great custom kit bashes rather. But his was by far the most unique because I think he didn't adhere to certain, having certain bones and things. I think that's what really made it unique and caught my eye. And it was great. So he's just a little guy, and he allowed me to hold and pick him up. And when we handed him the trophy's so heavy, we didn't think he was gonna be able to like hold it up. I mean, he grabbed that thing. There's no way I could have taken it from him at all. Yeah. Like it was Kung Fu grip for real. So it was great. It was a good time.
He was also sporting the his T-shirt.
Yep, the Savage,
Yep.
Creative Crucible. Yep.
Yeah.
So I think his dad posted some stuff in the Savage Crucible group, and
yes.
So yeah.
All right, guys, moving right along here. We're gonna go to the next category that we had, and that was the Judge's Choice, and this went to Bro Man right here. Yeah, he actually had a couple of these guys. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, he had quite a few there.
Yeah, so Bro Man came all the way from Las Vegas, and he had 6 or 8 entries. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they were all Motu themed, and like he even had like a He-Man on a Battle Cat. And these were truly like works of art. Like this was not just kit bashing. This is somebody doing something to the next level. So something to truly be appreciated. So we were glad that we got to recognize him in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this right here. Truly. In a modern day of, screens and whatnot, seeing kids still playing with action figures really brings a smile to my face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so great submission here. So let's go to the next one here. So the next one here is the Best in Show. And this truly was a nice piece. So and that went to William Sop. Sorry if I mispronounced that.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Yes, this was a great composition of a photo. Just everything about it comes together so well when you think about photography and almost bringing it to real life. The 5 of the 6 judges were that were able to come in there when we picked best in show were all unanimous and agreed that of the 4 category winners that were up for best in show, that this is definitely the best of those 4. So it was a unanimous decision. Great picture, loved it. I think it's kind of ironic when you got the paisley in the carpet and you got Rorschach character, like almost like from my perspective, I'm sitting there just thinking out like, oh wow, it's kind of like his being is extending. There's some other deep things in there, but just a unique, great composition. Loved it. The judges loved it. Everyone agreed on it, and so yes, best in show. Best in show can only be somebody that was won one of the other categories. So.
Right. Yeah, this is top notch, killer. All right, let's go. So now we're getting into the best sculpt. So we'll start with the third place. And these are just so much fun. These are truly awesome. So best sculpt. And that went to Jonathan Zelaya. Or Zelaya?
Celaya, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so he entered 4 sculpts, I believe. We only had 5 entries in Best Original Sculpt by 2 people, mind you. And so the person that won 3rd place also won 2nd place. We did get Chris over at Creative B Studios. He was supposed to, I think he planned on entering something, but him and Matt were just like throwing down afterwards how Chris was going to come and destroy him next year. So looking forward to that.
Which, if you guys needed a more reason to come to next year's Titan Toy, the feud that's going on between those 2 guys, I think we're going to see some phenomenal sculpt work. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. But this gentleman, like, he had a great series of sculpts. There was all those, I call them the food fighters. Definitely a throwback to that toy line, and just great stuff.
Yep.
I also loved his presentation. Like, his presentation was really nice as well. So
yeah, I think so. Did he include that whole cage and everything?
Yes, for each the middle.
One.
Yeah.
They were like laid out right there. It was nicely curated, to be honest. Yeah.
Wow, how awesome. And like Rob said, he also got 2nd place. So let me bring that up for you here. So some more awesomeness there. Just
Oh yeah.
Really nice. And then we have first place for the sculpts. And we're pretty familiar with this guy. He was supposed to be with us here tonight, but he's playing hooky. So Matt O'Toole doing what he does in dwarf fashion. So that was
beautiful.
So great work all around. Like, that's the thing that I was impressed the most about the sculpts. Even though there were so few entries, like, they were all really good, like
bangers.
Great. Yeah. So I know, some people, once again, to reiterate, the judges had no clue whose work it was. It was just all to them. It was just a number. So that was the great part about it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. So that was it. We're going to go into Best Dio right now. So we're starting with some honorable mentions here. And David Hefner got first honorable mention. Really nice. Love those skeletons. Got another honorable mention right here. So this is for Corey Tucker.
Yeah, that one lit up the room.
Yeah.
It's nice.
A lot of LED lights.
Really nice color. And then we're going into 3rd place for the dials here. So that goes to Ricky Lawrence. Some nice work here. I like that wood that he added on there. Really nice.
Oh, that's a great piece, because like you look at it from any angle, like you can totally spin that dio, and that's what I really appreciated that about the dio. So, the little nice little touches, you can see like the wire coming out of the concrete, like rebar, things like that. So like those are things that I noticed, and just not even as a judge, just as somebody like going through and looking at it and really appreciating it.
Something that I'm always amazed with these diodes. This is one of them. One of the ones that we had to move from the room where the water was coming down. You look at them and you feel like you're gonna touch actual cement and wood, and you
Right.
lift them up and you realize this is all foam. Like this is light as a feather, and for me, it's just it's mind blowing because I see this right now, and it looks nothing but cement and drywall, wood. It looks so good.
Truly, truly nice. So that was third place. Going into second place here, we got William Sopp. So, I mean, I'm a sucker for any castle which, side note, we had that, I forget what they're called. He has the diorama.
Yeah, the wall.
The wall, yeah. I believe he's got a Kickstarter going on, or
He
about
does have
to
a
launch
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. We should
Awesome.
try to highlight that towards the end of the show. This one had an LED light, that torch that I was talking about in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And his name should sound familiar because he's a very talented person.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The sword on the wall speaks to me, at least. It's so nice. So this was second place, guys. Truly nice work. And first place goes to Brian George.
Did you see what Endless Fables said? I didn't know that.
I am currently on screen. Let's see. Endless Fables.
He said he also sold his for a charity after the contest.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So I did not know that. That's awesome.
Wow.
Really nice. Going above and beyond.
Oh, yeah.
So Brian right here, a little two-piece dial. This was a unique take because now I don't know if I don't have another picture of it, but he was showing this to me, and I believe you can also flip the top piece to make it like an underground or underwater.
He did. He showed me after the contest.
Yeah,
it's got magnets, and you just flip you flip the wall on the top all the way around, and it's a whole nother scene on the top side.
Yeah, but truly nice. I mean the underground work with the rocks and the light in the back. That's really.
I mean, I got to be honest. I think he probably would have won even if he just did the underground and not the top.
Underground scene. Yeah,
like that was.
He had to seal that win.
Yep.
He had to seal it. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
So that is the best die right there. So thank you to everybody that submitted for that. And moving along, we're going to best action figure photography. So we got a couple of honorable mentions for this. So let's bring these guys up real quick. And I'm going to scan real quick the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything. We're good. All right. Boom. So this is our first honorable mention. This is Sean Va, a good friend of mine.
I think this would have made like top 2 for me, being honest. Like just thinking back to it, like I love this picture so much. And I don't know if it's because I'm nostalgic for all the black and white photography I used to do in college, but yeah, there was something haunting about it that I really liked.
Yeah. There's something about it, and I can't quite phrase it, but there's something about this style, that something about like being antique with the doll. I mean, and the black and white, just it meshes so well. Truly, it's a very nice piece.
I think it might have been the only black and white photo submitted in the contest. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
And Sean, again, this is another honorable mention for him.
This is really good.
Well, this captures the detail of the fish horse. Like truly. They do an amazing product, and this shows the amount of detail that they've put into the sculpt.
Yeah.
So.
Sean, did you use a steamer on that hair? Because you got it looking nice, really nice in that picture.
I need to ask him to do it.
Right. DM me the tricks. Another honorable mention here for Renato, right here. Nice piece, very nice piece.
Ren, I don't recall you putting any kind of AI or additive stuff on your submission.
Oh,
form.
I did. I did. I made sure.
Oh,
No AI though. No AI. That's
No
a
AI.
I'm,
Yep.
I'm
that's a
messing with you.
that's my TV from the family room in the back.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, this actually is an amazing picture.
Mhm.
I was first of all, I love the custom. We'll get to that later, but
Yep.
yeah, the picture is great too. Like it really is awesome. So
Another honorable mention here for Christian Blick. So this was really nice here.
Yeah. You know, it was really hard to get pictures of all of these because of the glare from the light. So that's
Mhm.
why if you see it's not a straight on, it's because I was trying to avoid the glare so you guys can
Yeah.
enjoy it.
And please, if the people that submitted are watching, definitely post your stuff in the Facebook page, Instagram. You know, we love this stuff. So
Yes.
and
give
we
us a
will
bit
be
more.
posting the submissions on our Creator Crown Awards Instagram page
Yes.
in the coming weeks individually. So
Yeah.
So we're going to third place here. So the third place winner was Austin Bridges. So this is really nice too.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Batman? Come on, where are we joking?
Yeah.
Moving right along here, we got second place, Ian Saunders. So this is just
It's
great.
great.
I'm the Punisher. And first place for this submission goes to William Sopp. Again, you know, this was again, you know, we went over this piece. Really great piece, really nicely done. You know, Rorschach just got done murking somebody up there, just walking away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Goes to eat a can of beans. Fine like this. All right. So that was it for the photography. And then we're going to go right into the action figure customs here. So, honorable mention. Again, we'll start with that. And first one goes to Ryan Bradley. Now, this was good. Did anybody ask him what that top piece is from?
no, well, so you think about it, the judges are not interacting with people,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
Well,
Like
after
we're
the
just trying
fact or
to fill
anything,
out
yeah.
forms and get people in there, and that's what Ren and Nick were doing. So, but you know what? That's something that we should probably work on. That's a great kind of point. Like maybe we should have some more detailed information from
Yeah.
submittals so that gives some. But you know, some people may not want to tell people what they do, right?
I mean, yeah, that's true. This is very true.
So, but something for us to think about how to improve it. You know, add a little bit more to the fans.
I must say that boar piece is awesome. I don't know what it's from, but it's so cool. I could definitely use like 4 of those. So honorable mention, Ryan, cool piece. Let's go right ahead to Renato here. So Renato, I see you had a little bone armor there, man.
Yeah. You
Nice.
know, I was doing that right before my flight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was so caught up with the well, with Wave 4, trying to get all that ready.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have time, but yeah, I was putting the small finishing touches. I don't know. I felt like it needed something. So
Mm-hmm.
I love bone armor. Anyone who knows me, I love skeletons, skulls, bone armor. It's just I think it's because it's the first type of piece that I tried to do as like paint, like first ever. But yeah.
So
We
Renato,
need
when you go
some
to a
bat
steakhouse,
wings in the line. That's what we need.
Yes, we
too.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Those wings are from the Nemesis figure from
From G.I.
Classified.
Joe.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I don't know why you didn't use the wings from Thunderbolt. I don't understand.
Oh.
I did not want to mess
He's like, no.
that. Yeah.
Honorable mention right along here, Corey Tucker. So this was a cool piece.
I
Now,
I,
and you know,
I
yeah,
love
go
this
ahead.
piece, but I did not notice the helmet on the ground.
I was just about to ask, is that Collegian?
I I think it is. I'd have to see the picture a little bit bigger, but I don't know anybody else that's got a football helmet out there to do. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Wow.
I was that's crazy that I didn't see that. That's great.
Is it? Is it?
I don't know. Let me look at the helmet.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So
Another honorable mention here. Christian Blick again. Nice piece here. I like the armor that he used on that
Yeah.
because I don't think that's the.
one of the other things I was kind of I don't want to say surprised by, but so for those that don't know, your first entry in any category was free, but if you wanted to enter more than one item into a category, you had to pay $10. And
Mhm.
there were people that dropped like 60 or $90 to enter their stuff. And so I don't think I did a good job of this when we were giving the awards, but it's really hard to put yourself out there when you're
Yeah.
showing your customs. Like it takes a lot because odds are you're going to win. You're going to get rejected. And that's hard, right? Because you worked on something, you like it, you're proud of it, and then you feel like you may not get recognized. And so when I see guys stepping up and like putting, $100 behind their work like that, that says a lot. Like that to me, like in terms of their confidence. So I really appreciate that. But for everybody that submitted anything, I'm really proud. So thank you for putting yourself out there.
Yeah, for sure.
And I believe we're going into third place here. Brandon Thompson. This actually was one of my favorites.
Yes. To be honest, I thought this would have been first place, like for me, as far as because I love everything about this with the bamboo in the back and the straw and everything. Oh, it works.
Oh no, it was a great piece. It really was.
I love this one.
Yeah.
So third place, Brandon. Awesome piece, man. Second place, Hans Hilt. So this, like I said, this was one of my favorites. Just a cool. I really like how he utilized that skull with the flame effects and stuff. That's just awesome. Green smoke. And then first place, Brandon Thompson. So there you go. First place for action figure customs. So this was a cool piece too.
It really was great. So many like little details going on with the chains and things that really brought it home. The soft goods on the skeleton kind of like rotted away. There's a lot to like in this. This actually was considered for best in show. Ultimately, the picture went out, but great custom. There's no doubt about it. This one probably could have used to even make it more dramatic had they brought like a little base or something around it to even make it more like dark. To give it that more, I think it would have popped it even more. But it's kind of hard to beat first place. So.
Is that sword hollow, like holographic?
It looks like there's some kind of coating around it, which I think like clear coating that kind of give it that ghostly feel. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if that's something they did themselves.
Really?
Yeah. Once again, going back to, I think it might be helpful maybe for us to do some interview questions or something like that, or set stuff up later so that at least on our Instagram accounts and things like that, we can clue people into some of the parts of the pieces.
Yeah, totally. I think that's a great idea. So, and with that, those were the submissions, guys. So everybody that came out and submitted a piece, thank you guys so much. You made the event just that much more interesting for us. And also honorable mention to Rob and Renato and Nick. You guys did an excellent job of executing this and making sure that it ran smoothly. I think that next year, I mean, again, first time doing it, we definitely learned some things, how to make them better, how to be a little more efficient. So, definitely these things will be applied at next year's show. And again, I'm just looking forward to see what everybody brings next year. Now that people kind of have an idea too of, what to expect. So awesome job all around, guys.
Thank you. Ren and Nick did a great job. I know Ren was stressed most of the time. So luckily for Sunday, he got to relax. Well, he got to no, actually, you didn't get to relax till probably like what, 5 o'clock on Saturday. Probably. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
It was a lot. I think there are things that we want to improve on.
Yeah. For sure.
that we will for next year, like in terms of when we announce, like it was kind of like there's a great feedback that we got from the show and from participants and things. And it's like somebody would win, but they might have submitted more than one item and they don't even know which item won at that point. Right. And so we kind of talked about it a little bit, and we think for next year, one of the things we're going to do is when we announce the winners, we're going to put trophies and placards on the item. And so that people can walk through and see items. And so that's kind of how they do it with, like, in the miniature world. People can still walk through and look at everything, but you can't remove your custom even if you didn't win for like 2 hours afterwards, so that everybody can just like kind of walk through and see it. And then another suggestion, we wish we would have thought about it, but we didn't at the time. And we could have put the tables in the main room and had people be able to walk around those there. And so I think that's definitely something that we're strongly considering for next year, having the submissions on the main floor, but roped off and that kind of thing. So, but yes, Creator Crowns 2026 is definitely a go. The cash prizes will increase, and so significantly, I would say. And so yeah, bring your A game, guys. It's going to be in October next year again, and we'll have more details very soon.
Looking forward to it.
I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but I guess it doesn't like my face. It's just blurring me out.
I mean, you look good this way. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there you go.
Am I wearing my glasses? I can't tell.
Yeah, right? That's what I feel like right now.
What did you wipe on the camera, sir? Wait a second.
Gotta go. Hopefully this will refocus, but you guys aren't missing much. So that was it. Let's talk about some other cool stuff that was going on this past weekend. I guess we can start with something that we dropped while we were there. I didn't really check to see if anybody decoded it yet, but we had some teases at Titans. So, Rob, do you want to elaborate a little bit on this, or you want me to kind of keep talking about it?
I mean, last show we talked about a partnership with Fish Toys, and the first mount that we will have out will be Death Dealer's mount. We dropped this, I think, Sunday. Did we drop the coded message? Saturday? I don't know when Nikki did it. As a tease, and we're very excited. The horses are actually already in production. The limited pre-order for this will go up probably around December. And
my stress levels just went up.
Well, it's going to be a one SKU thing, so it's not that big of a deal. But
back in focus, baby.
And so this will be a unique offering. This horse will have two heads, one that everyone's already seen, but it'll come with a new head that no one's ever seen before, or on a Fish Toys horse. Obviously, they have the sculpted Death Dealer saddle intact. The tail will be slightly modified to better represent, and there might be a couple other little goodies yet to be revealed with this. So stay tuned. You only have to wait a couple of weeks, but yes. We were excited about this opportunity. I'm very happy to be able to do it, and we're really looking forward to it.
Oh, you better believe we're looking forward to it.
And so what people didn't notice on the table, they noticed the horse, and they had guesses, but the horse was actually the paint master for one of the first paint masters. And so while you can't really see that well on the camera, it's a black horse, but it has like brown dry brushing over it to give it a better feel for what's in the actual painting. And so we don't want to reveal just everything just yet, but yes, I think everybody will be excited for it.
Vaz asked, yes, it will be the same body size.
Yep.
So, two-headed horse.
I'm glad I only bought two horses.
Yep. Yeah, I got two. All right. So we can show this guy too. This was a cool little piece
Oh yeah.
that we had on the table there. So,
Which
uh,
one?
oh yeah, I guess which one? Let's go with the bear since we're kind of on the discussing mounts and animals. So we showed the bear off this past weekend. So this was actually really cool to get to see. Um, yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about it, Rob. If you want to get, don't say much. See,
You told
that's why I'm
me. You
trying.
guys saw it too. What did
Yeah,
y'all think?
I was at the table in the front. You guys got to play with that bear.
You were there. You were there Sunday. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I saw nothing.
I saw you with the bear. So okay, Rob doesn't want to say it, so I will. This is another collaboration we got going on with Coca-Cola. We're doing the Coca-Cola Bears for
Stop
Christmas.
that.
No,
Oh my god.
no, I'm just kidding.
No. So this will be a another licensed property that we're doing. It's a dual license with the Frazetta Art Museum and Michael Moorcock. As many of you might be, some of you might be familiar with Frazetta's painting The Silver Warrior, which was the cover of Silver Warriors, one of Michael Moorcock's books. It has one of his eternal champions, Ericos, in it. So if you're, I have the painting right there, or not the painting, but the poster. I can't afford the painting,
Yeah, right.
so yes, so that will definitely be a release that's coming. So we're not going to show everything just yet, but the bear is coming along nicely. So
I'm excited.
Looks so good.
And let me find him here. So I guess he was switch over, and
Yes.
we got this bad boy right here. So, for those paying attention, you've definitely should know about this character a little bit. Um,
yeah, so this is like a semi reveal, I think.
mhm.
It's not quite like a name only, but it's a little bit more than that. But what do I want to tell people here? So this is Naraka. He's obviously in the Wave 2 cards in one form. This is actually a production sample, not a paint master. So not all has been revealed, but we thought this would be fun to tease, to show everybody what's coming early for 2026.
Must remain silent. Oh, next one. All right, let's go. All right. So, and this was another one that we teased on the table there. So, another cool character here. So,
This is another partial reveal. This is also this is all 100% production on this guy right here. So more to come, but yes, this is for early 2026. So
2026, guys.
Already gearing up to be quite the year.
Oh yes.
And if you like those two right now, you're gonna flip your head.
Yes.
So another cool little treat that we got this past weekend. I mean, people know about Nez, our little Delver right here. So the cool thing is that Matt put a little color on this guy, so we get to see him painted up. I know this isn't a great picture of him. We'll put up on the Facebook page. We'll put up some nice pictures. I'm gonna bother Matt for him, but it was nice to kind of see him with some color on him. Nice take on it. I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but seeing his little bag painted up and all his accessories really breathes even more life into this character for me. And I think he's looking great. Rob, I don't know if you want to add anything else about him.
No, it was great to see the paint master after all this time. I think Matt did a great job on him. Matt does a lot of paint masters for, what do they call it? Is it called Icon Collectibles? I forget what they call it. But he does a lot of paint master work for Zeta Girls and stuff. So um, it was great. This is one that I felt like he needed to do, and or thought he would be great for it. So yeah, he did a fantastic job on the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about all I really want to say about him. We got to leave a lot of surprises. So.
And of course, these guys rocked the show. We sold every single one we brought. I think the best was when we were down to the last 4. Ren was there, and one of the packages had like a little tear or something on it. So the guy's like, "I want these 4." And I guess he noticed the tear. He's like, "Oh, I'll just take the 3." And what was it, Ren? Like 2 minutes later,
Dude, I was so happy. I was so happy when he said, "I'll just take the 3." I was like, "Good. Hope no one takes it. I'm taking this second one with me." And then he's like, "Yeah." 2 minutes later, he's like, "You know what? Just give me the 4." I'm like, "Damn it."
he did, and so truly, truly awesome. I mean, these guys, they look great too. The packaging is amazing. Gordon, you son of a bitch, I know you're watching. But the map is excellent. So you get, for those that don't know, it's a bigger package. So you get the full map included in the background. Excellent piece. I'm about to cut mine out and frame it up because it looks so cool. But just cool guys, man. They come with a lot of stuff. Truly, if you're looking for a barbarian, these guys, scratch that itch for sure, I think, and again, I was kind of more so for the leather bound helmet, with the horns and all that, but that skull face mask is
Yeah,
is just
I'm all the
something
way
else.
skull. I'm all the way
Yeah, me
skull.
too.
I have him right here.
Yeah. So I actually utilized the warrior body, and I'm using that right now. But
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I know you guys were like the first day y'all were out because we had like 2 cases that we put back behind just to make sure we had something for Sunday, and y'all were in pure panic when I was like, guys, make sure you get one.
This isn't going to be
You're like, we
another.
already did. It's like, okay.
This isn't going to be another Shadow Slate incident. No,
Oh
sir.
God. No, this is great. I'm very happy with the response that we're getting on these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love the figures. I don't know. Do people want more of this? Is I guess the question. You always, it's still early, but it's one of those things that, is it really just the aesthetic that's speaking to people? Is it the options? And I think that's the difference between the people that buy the character packs and the people that really don't. I think they get to start to see some of the fun that we have online with like a lot of sculpts. And so, did we talk about it already? I think most people kind of missed that they didn't know that there was at least 4 new sculpts in this. Everyone sees the heads, but they don't pick up on the other 2. So,
and one of them is my absolute favorite. So, yeah, I don't know if we should say anything. We'll see if they pick them up. I didn't hear much about it. So
we dropped that video today.
I was just about to say, Brian over here, he said the decoder going in the back takes back to the old cereal box cutouts from back in the day. And I mean, truly, it's such a cool, nostalgic little take on that. Yep. Gordon did a nice little video of putting that thing together. We just dropped it today. I did notice that it's on the wrong framing, so I'm going to try to fix that frame for you guys so you can get a little bit of a better picture of it. But it's a great little tutorial how to put that together, about 6 minutes long. So definitely give it a watch if you don't have a decoder and you want to, have one. It's a great way to have one without, having that bulky piece. But even something cool as a continuation piece of, if you're a collector for everything Savage Crucible, it's a great little piece to just have fun to just put together. So and again, just a nice little nostalgic touch on that. So
loved it. Yep, you did a great job. Really brought it home.
All right, have you been talking to my exes? What's going on here?
I wish Sophia was there to slap you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hopefully she's not watching.
All of a sudden,
that was a joke, Sophia. If you were in the crowd, that was a joke. You might love
You see a
My one and
shoe
only.
flying across the room right at his
Yeah.
face.
Just, those
Oh,
are telekinetic waves that were messing with my screen earlier, and that was why it was all foggy. So Varnox, awesome. Moving right along here. Another cool piece that we had on the table.
Mm.
It's this albino bastard right here. So Elric's moving right along, guys. He's looking great. As you can see, we went with a little more pale skin tone from what previously shown with the check model. That ring too. I don't know if we ever showed that ring prior. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
think that we did show.
So that was something cool to see this past weekend. Stormbringer, amazing. Always looking amazing, and
So good.
he's coming along just fine. Rob, I don't know if you want to add anything about Elric.
We're currently awaiting final approval on a couple of things for Elric. We've updated the timeline on both of our websites, and for those that don't know or can please help other people find it, we have a visual timeline of our releases on the bottom of savagecrucible.com and savagecruciblepreorder.com. We update the timeline as we have new information, so just an FYI. I don't know why people think that they're going to email us and get some kind of information that we're not putting out to the general public.
Again,
So.
too, I mean, you guys know that, tune in and watch, but, you know, this is also a great way of keeping up to date with news. We post about it on our social. We'll send emails if you sign up for emails. So let us know if there's any other way of forms of communication. The one thing we can't do is actually have Rob come and knock on your door and tell you in person. Can't do that one. We have, where was it? Casey's asking, Rob, why so dark? What are you hiding?
What? I'm still laughing because there's like two things on the table that I just saw that no one else saw, so or has brought up to this point. So I love it. Like it's great. Yeah. I think 2026 is gonna be a fun year. We got a lot of stuff going on. You guys know about.
Oh, man.
And a couple things you may not know about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you don't. So
he keeps it fresh for us too, guys. Don't worry. You know,
compartmentalized, sir. Compartmentalized.
Need to know basis, huh?
Marcel, when can we order the Varnox from the Savage Crucible website?
That's a great question. I don't know. Probably towards the end of December is probably when they will go up. They're not here in the States, so they're on the way. So yeah.
On the way, guys. And also, if you can see, we do have Wave 4 is currently up for pre-order on the site. You have a couple of payment options as well. So you can pre-order, or you can do a down payment, or you can pay in full, right, Ren? Or
That's correct.
Yep.
Pay in full or $5 deposit.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, I should say that when the Varnox get here, they will arrive with the rest of Wave 4. Sorry, Wave 3.
Wave 3.
That's not a Freudian slip. Wave 4 won't be here in December. Calm down, people. And the stands.
You meant to say the rest of Wave 2 or Wave 3?
Wave 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Wave 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I say 3? See.
Yes, you said Wave 3. So I just wanted to make sure. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody's
Wave 3 definitely my mind.
No, Wave 2. Oh,
And they're working on Wave 3. Whenever I get through those videos, I'll be able to show people bins of Wave 3 stuff. But it's all going relatively well. But Gordon does a great job, epic job on the timeline, and Ren does a fantastic OCD job on checking us. He sees things that we don't see. And he's right. That's the thing. Like he's like dead on. I'm like, how did you see that? Like I don't even like some space will be off. I'm like, how did you measure that? And he does it instantly, guys. You don't understand. Like instantly, he knows. And I'm just like, damn. I thought I was detail oriented. But yeah, so sorry, the stands will be here with the Varnox and the remaining stock from Wave 2. Hopefully mid to late December. Anybody overseas in Germany, Korea, or Japan, the Varnox will be arriving there in the next 2 weeks. Sorry, Canadians, you could have gotten early, but your distributor didn't want to place an order, so I don't know what to tell you. You're shit out of luck, I guess. You'll have to wait till it's in stock here. Trying to think what else.
We love you too, Matt. We love you
Yeah,
too.
love Matt. There's been a lot of great comments and stuff. So really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the next Rosetta reveal, not including the Death Dealer horse. So that'll be fun. I think that our next convention is ZoloCon for us as a Savage Crucible. That'll be great. I think there'll be a lot of awesome things on the table. And we would like feedback. I think the people that came to Titan/Creator Crucible or Creator Crown, we would really enjoy some feedback on what people think would make it a better experience, better show. I mean, the people that really do know me know that we are always trying to constantly improve, make things better. And so I think that people will start to see that even more in the toy side in 26, because a lot of our surprises we have coming on things that we're leaning into. So yeah.
You know what you forgot to talk about? The raffle.
You're right. We didn't talk about the raffle.
And the fact that I didn't get any of the turtles.
Yep. No love.
No love. Yeah, the raffle, man.
I thought that someone was going to be like really upset that they didn't win the Creator Crown Awards, but it was really Ren more upset about that he didn't win one of the turtles.
I had no chance. Okay, with all the talent out there, no chance. Yeah. I had more of a chance to win a turtle than win a prize.
That's true.
Dude, and we tried to get the guy like, dude, you sure you don't like? We'll trade you some Varnox. He's like, no.
I mean, there were people offering money. So we had so for the people that don't know, that didn't come to the show, I brought like 20 plus figures back from Wonderfest in Shanghai. The majority of them were exclusives and/or figures that you can't buy in the States yet, like the Acid Rain figures.
So cool.
And we raffled them off. And the way the raffle worked is you couldn't buy a raffle ticket. You had to purchase something from any vendor in the expo, and you could place it in the raffle. And we had a raffle at 2, 3, and 4, and then noon the next day. And essentially we with our helpers had pulled raffle tickets and we read out a number. And so if you were the first person drawn, you got the first pick of those 20 plus things. So I thought it was success. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So I think that was a great experience. We thought of some ideas to make it a little bit better for next year. One thing we thought about doing, and this is what we're looking for feedback.
I wanted that.
We thought like maybe if we had the option for people to buy raffle tickets in addition to the regular way to get the raffle tickets, that way they could buy more chances, and that would go into like a pool of money to like have more great items in future raffles. This is not a way for us to make money. It's a way to make things more engaging and fun. That was one of the things. The other thing is we were thinking about maybe I was going to have it separated in 4 categories, like spread everything out into 4 different like bins of raffles. So you had to choose which one, but unfortunately those bins didn't get here in time. And so we only had one main box to choose from. So I think for next year, what we're going to try to do is separate them into individuals. So you individually choose which one you want to put your raffle into. Be like a more targeted effect.
Yeah.
Make you feel like you have a much better chance of getting what you want. Yeah. And then I talked to Bobby this morning. So we're talking about like getting some rare items. We're even talking about bringing in maybe like test shots or things like that, potentially to add to the raffle. In addition to, I'll be going back to Shanghai Winterfest next year, and I'll be plenty of more exclusives back. But just things like that to make it more fun and more engaging. Because I did love the community feel. I did love. I feel like everybody's having a good time cracking up during that. So, yeah.
Awesome, guys. So that was Titans in a nutshell. So again, thank you everybody. Oh, thank you to Ish too. Really nicely put together. Again, like we said, we're looking forward to next year. Bigger, greater event, more things, like Rob said, more exclusives, more awards, more cool customs. So I'm excited. Ren, I know you're excited. Rob, I know you're excited. So here's to 2026 and all the awesome, amazing stuff to come. Savage, awesome 2026. So with that being said, anything in closing, guys, we want to add? I think we brought it right up to the 1 hour mark. So I did notice, actually, let me go back. There was a question here. Somebody asked about the Varnox. He says, to the crew, with the Varnox having the separate side tattoo, I guess, are those being separated when we're selling them from the site, or are they
No,
blind boxes?
no, it's completely blind.
Blind. Okay. So that answers that for you guys. And just
I see one person asking a question about duck dealer payments being due November 4th.
Yeah, so those payments are obviously not going to be due until we're closer into the shipping date. No one's going to get charged. So you will be invoiced once we're ready to ship those out.
There you go, guys. We have any more action figure custom stuff. Give me Who-Man's head molded in Nashorn skin tone.
Ooh, like an anti-Eternia He-Man.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, sir. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great question. Actually, Ren, do you want to spoil those pictures or tell people those pictures you took? They're not that exciting, but I think they're cool.
The which ones?
Yeah, Ren's like, I don't even know what he's talking about right
Yeah.
now.
Huh?
I was reading the comments. Which ones? Say
the
that one more.
parts that you took pictures of that we're gonna put up on the website.
Give me 1 second, because I don't
Soon.
have.
They're already here in the States. I just hadn't added them yet. Yeah.
I don't have the pictures with me. Give me 1 second.
We don't need them. You can just tell them what it is. That's fine.
Yeah.
The little neck pieces.
Yep.
And the clips for the capes. The necks are actually the neck pegs are a little bit thinner to provide more articulation. So those are the ones that we're using in Wave 2. And the clips are the ones that go with Warrior Ball and Chain that you use for the cape.
Awesome. So there you have it, guys. She'll love that new spear. That spear is really nice. I want that Death Dealer spear.
Someone
Cool.
said, please come to Toylanta. We are going to Toylanta next year. Yep.
Yeah, we'll
We've
be
been
there.
to Toylanta like 2 years in a row too. So
I got my Varnog figures. He's awesome. There we go,
What?
guys. Did you see? Oh, just reading people getting their Varnogs and having a good time with them. Need a tiger character soon. I'm excited. And let me know if you guys, if I missed anything, but I think
I'm sure
everybody's asking about the same thing, and I'm I see the Death Dealer one. That's it, guys. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in live. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. We had a fun time again at Titans, and everybody have a good night. Ren, have a good night. Rob, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in with me. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right, guys.